Good evening, everyone. So it is Friday, time for our next show, Putting on the Glitz. We have $5 paparazzi jewelry. I've been doing this for almost 2.5 years now, and I'm Braun's life of the party. My name is Christy. If you see that red box up in the corner, that means we're live. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Marjorie. So we are live if you see the red box, which means we can interact with you. If we're not live, that's okay. You're watching the replay. You can still comment on it. You can still claim things that are still available, and we will get that taken care of for you. Hi, Carol. Carol, do you like Instagram better? I find the color is a little bit better. And I have a love-hate relationship with Facebook and Instagram because they're owned by the same company, but they operate very differently. And there are some things that I really like about Facebook, and there are some things I really like about Instagram. So it just kind of depends on what I'm doing or what I'm dealing with at the moment. So tonight we are going to, instead of having a drawing for a free piece, we are going to draw for a share prize. So to win a share prize, you just share with your friends. You can share to your page, you can share by text, you can share by messenger, however you prefer to share with your friends. Just share the show, share the link to the show, and then comment shared, and we will put you in that drawing. Tonight's share prize is something I only have one of because it was a special edition. This is called the Social Butterfly Effect. So this is in that blue and green, still in the package, so it's reflecting a little bit in that blue and green rhinestone. And this is a long necklace. It's going to sit right down about here. Comes with the silver tassel earrings. So this is our share prize for tonight. So when you have shared, make sure that you comment shared so that we can get you in the drawing. Hi, Mom. Hi, Shannon. Hi, Violet. I think I didn't say hi to you, Violet. I was trying to remember. That's why I hesitated. Can't remember. Yeah, isn't it a pretty butterfly? I have that one in the oil spill. I really like it in the blue, but I have a lot of blue. I have it in the oil spill, and I wear it quite a few times. All right, so let's go ahead and get it going. So Mom has shared. Thank you, Mom. So you can share with a specific person, or you can share with your entire page. Okay, this one is called Flat Out Fashionable in Gold. I almost said silver because we did get these in silver too. Shannon shared, Violet shared, got it. All right, so after you've shared, make sure you tell us so that you can be entered to win our beautiful blue and green butterfly. Our first piece is Flat Out Fashionable in Gold. These are a polished gold teardrop shaped hoop. It's a little larger hoop, flat on the front, which means it's going to reflect the light really nicely. This is the length and size of these earrings. And of course, I really like them. I also do have these in silver, so if you prefer the silver, I have those as well. I almost dropped them. Flat Out Fashionable in Gold is going to be number one. Thank you, Terry, for sharing. I appreciate it.
Yeah, but on Instagram, does it? Let me know.
Yeah. All right, next up, and I should have done this one first. This is the piece that I'm wearing. It's called Hypnotized. This is one of our blockbuster pieces. And I wore this shirt to kind of illustrate what I was showing you the other day, that if you have pieces that are a little bit, maybe feel a little big or a little fancy for you. Okay, Carol shared it. Thank you so much, Carol. If you have a piece that seems a little too big or fancy, these collared shirts with the V is a great way to just show a little bit of the necklace so you can show it, kind of get comfortable with it. And maybe you want to wear it this way all the time. So instead of seeing all three of these rhinestones, you're just seeing one. And then the little curlicues of gold in my V-neck. So that's a great way to wear it. The earrings that come with it are also those rhinestones. They're a nice size, so you're not going to have to upgrade those. Hi, Kathy. How are you? Kathy Anderson is on Instagram. I had to think about that. All right. Next piece. Thank you for sharing, Ruth. I appreciate it. So you're going to be entered to win that beautiful blue butterfly necklace. All right, this one is called Perfect Mismatch in brass. So I've had this in other metals, Thank you, Marjorie, for sharing. I appreciate that. So you're entered as well to win our beautiful blue butterfly. So these are oval and round brass rings, antique brass. So great color for fall. It's a nice darker color with those warm tones. The earrings are the oval pieces like we have in the necklace. I forgot what I was saying. You know, you're not surprised, right? This is the length. So it is sitting down there around waist length, maybe just a little below waist for her. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to come down here into the lower belly area. So we have perfect mismatch in brass, and I just have one of these. So it is going to be number 3. Number 2 is the necklace I have on. I'm sorry, I forgot to give it a number. And that also comes, the necklace I have on also comes in silver. This happens to be the gold version, but it also comes in silver. Okay, now maybe I will remember what I'm doing. So anybody who has just come in, this is our share prize for tonight. Beautiful blue butterfly necklace in that UV finish, so it's blue and green. This is called the Social Butterfly Effect, and it's a long necklace. Everyone that shares and comments shared tonight will be entered to win that necklace. So you might just go home with a beautiful necklace. All right, this is called Vineyard Vanity. These are cute little silver hammered earrings with leafy cutouts. I'm trying to get the camera to focus, so give it just a second. There we go. Leaf and branch cutouts swirling through this silver. I have 2 pairs of these. This is the length and size. So we have Vineyard Vanity in silver. They are going to be number 4. We have 2 of those. Number 5, we just have one of. This is called Cottage Garden in brown. So we have the brown crackle stone. Try to get a close up of that for you. We have the little leafy patterns. I don't know if those are leaves or feathers. I can't decide. We're going to call them leaves since they called it Cottage Garden. I'm going to assume that they're leaves. So this is a smaller bar necklace. Our earrings are the brown crackled teardrops. This is the length. So you can see it's just above center chest. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to come down to center chest. So Cottage Garden in brown is going to be number 5 tonight. Number 5, just one of those available. All right, now let's ask a question. So we've got a survey question. Let me see here. Let's find a good one. You don't want boring survey questions, right? Let's do 5 answers. Go with 5 answers. All right, let's do this one. Because mornings are rough. And I know everybody, or most people, have a hard time in the morning. Just waking up, getting going. So we are going to take answer number 4 out of 5. During your morning routine, name something you'd hate to find out is not working. During your morning routine, something you'd hate to find out was not working. Hi, Ashley. Max says your bladder. That is not a good sign. You will go straight to the emergency room for that one. The coffee maker, that was number 2. I cannot believe it's so far down the list. It should be number 1, right? The alarm clock was number 5. Your car was number 3. So Shannon got that one right. The hot water. Oh, that would be rough. Shower is number 1. So that could go for the hot water, or it could just go for the shower. Heater. Heater would be rough too, especially it's been cool here lately. You do not want your heater not working in the morning. You're grabbing for that thick bathrobe. The internet. Shannon doesn't want the internet to be down. And this one's specifically for the ladies, mostly. What's something you use in the morning or a lot of ladies use that you would hate to find out was not working? Because we're not going to have a good day. Your arms. That's kind of drastic, Kathy, but that would be a bad thing. Your arms. The blow dryer. Yeah, Terry. Gotta have that blow dryer so that we don't go out with wet hair. All right. Let's move on to our next piece. Next piece is a wooden bracelet. Every other panel in this wooden bracelet is brushed in a metallic copper finish. So right there, that is a metallic copper finish, and then we have the regular wood in between. This is a stretchy bracelet. Your husband? Yeah, that would make a bad day, Tracy. This one is called Natural Nirvana, and it is in copper. We just have one of these. It is number 6.
You ever say hi to Isabel?
Did I ever say hi to Aunt Dora? You know what? I don't know. And if I missed you, I'm so sorry, Aunt Dora.
I never heard you.
I see you out there. You know, sometimes I get busy talking and I forget what I'm doing. Not that that ever happens to other people, right? All right. Also only have one pair of these left. These are called Eloquently Eden. So we have kind of a flower pattern in the cutouts down here in the bottom. And then we have that blue. It's almost a teal blue in that bead up in the top. This is the length and size. So just one of these left. Eloquently Eden in blue. And it is number 7. Number 8. We also only have one. We had a lot of pre-claims this week, so I ran out of things before it got to be showtime. So if you want to see the latest, start following my page, and I'm going to start putting them back up there. Number 7 to Carol. This one is a 3-layer silver necklace. This is called Galvanized Grit in silver. We have 3 different gauges of chain. So this one is a little chunkier and closer together. This one is a paperclip chain, and this one is a looser chain that actually has little metal bars in between it. Comes with those tassel earrings. So we're down to the last one on this. It doesn't go over her neck very well, I'm sorry. This one is a choker length. So the top one is a choker length. That last one laying down about 1/2 inch below what would normally be your collar. Thank you for sharing, Allison. I appreciate it. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit down to the center of the chest. So this is our last one of these. Galvanized Grit in silver. And it is number 8. Esley's been stealing stuff before you guys get to it. I told on you, Esley.
It's fine.
Yeah, that's all good. She gets to it first. She gets to it first. All right, this one's called Cash Me Out in silver. So I've had this in other colors. They did come out with it in silver this year. So we've got a nice gray and a silver base. We have gray opaque beads as well as gray cloudy or milky beads. And then we have some oval, or I guess oblong links in here. They're not quite oval. Down at the bottom, 3 layers of chain. I love it when they layer these at the bottom because that doesn't give me enough to get tangled. The earrings are the gray opaque beads. I have 2 of these available. This is the length. So you can see it hangs down to, let's see, her waist would be about here. So just below the waist. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to hang down into this lower belly area. You could also shorten it a little bit just by fastening into that chain up there. Maybe bring it up like this if you wanted to do that.
That looks good with that outfit.
Max says it looks good with that outfit, so he approves of Jade today. This is Cash Me Out in silver, and we have 2 of those. It is number 9. Number 9. And it is a little warm in here tonight. I don't know what the deal is. Just likes being warm, I guess. All right, next up we have a 2-piece set in our blue crackle. I like this one because they combine the blue crackle with the rhinestones. So it kind of looks flowery on the bottom. This is called Badlands Treasure in blue. So we have a wavy frame with little linear markings on it. Rhinestones all around that round blue crackle stone. And upgrade earrings are also the round blue crackle stone with the white rhinestones around them. This is the length and size. I do just have one of these sets. This is the length. So it's hanging a little bit below center chest. So center chest to be about here. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to lay down here on the bust. So we have Badlands Treasure Hunt in blue and upgrade earrings for that. We just have one of these sets available, and it is number 10. All right, let's do another question. I like this question. 5 answers available. Let's talk about food. Because, what would be more natural in here? Talk about food. So there are 5 answers available. Let's see who can get number 4. What do people eat in the hospital? What do people eat in the hospital? Applesauce was number 5. I love applesauce. Jello was number 1. Eggs. Eggs was not on the list. Jello, ice, toast, more Jello. Everybody's having Jello in the hospital. Cottage cheese. Oh, I'm surprised that we give you cottage cheese. Oatmeal. Oatmeal did not make the list either. Pudding was number 4, Allison. And soup was number 2. Or the broth. Yeah, they usually give me the broth. Clear liquids, Jello, broth, popsicles, tea, juice. Ooh, mashed potatoes. That sounds good, Carol. I'm going to the hospital with you. We're going to have some mashed potatoes, and Ruth says we can have chicken with that, so we can have chicken and mashed potatoes. And then we'll follow it up with our pudding and Jello. Let's see. There's only one other thing that we didn't get, and they used to give it to you a lot when you got a tonsillectomy. Does anybody know what they used to give you when you had a tonsillectomy? I don't know if they still do. For the inflammation in your throat. Plus, it's my favorite thing to eat before bed. Ice cream. That is exactly right, Shannon. Do you know this from experience or just heard about it? I still have my tonsils. I don't know. They used to take them out a lot. Now they don't so much anymore. So I still have mine. Who doesn't have theirs? Just curious. How many people had theirs taken out when they were younger? All right, we're going to move on to the next piece. Will you answer that? This one is called Classical Culture in Gold. You don't, and Allison got hers out. Classical Culture in Gold. So we have these creamy pearly beads. You can see they're in a couple different sizes. We just got his out in July. And then we also have some polished gold beads mixed in. This is on a gold chain. And of course our earrings are also those pearly beads on a goldfish attack. We have 2 of these. This is the length. Those pearls always look bubbly to me. So this one's about 1/2 inch below where her collar would normally be. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit down to center chest. So right about here. I'll turn that just a little bit for you, Carol and Tracy and Kathy. This is Classical Culture in gold, and I have 2 of these. It is number 11. Number 12. Aren't these pretty? So chocolatey pearly beads. This is called Sail Away With Me in brown. So we have that rich chocolate color of these pearly beads, and in between we have rhinestone encrusted spacers. I'm going to show it on both screens. There we go. So it adds a little sparkle to it. Our earrings are, of course, those dark brown metallic beads, which I just knocked one out of the tag. There we go. This is the length of that necklace. So again, about 1/2 inch below the collar. I know, right, Violet? I'm not a big fan of pearls either, but that is pretty. That chocolatey brown is nice. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit down here to the center of the chest. So this one is called Sail Away With Me in brown. I have 2 of these available. It is number 12. Number 13, we have Farmhouse Fashion Show. Farmhouse Fashion Show. So these have little yellow beads pressed into the silver. Our teardrop, come see a little bit, yes. Our teardrop on the bottom is entirely made up of little silver flowers with that yellow center. You can see that. This is the length and size. I have 2 pairs of these. So we have Farmhouse Fashion Show in yellow, and they are number 13. But we're trying to get people to actually want to be on the show, Allison. And if I sing, nobody's going to want to be here. So I think we'll forego the singing for tonight. Number 14. This is called Divinely Diva in blue. You can see it's set in that black metal. And we have a combination of black metal beads and some really dark blue, like a midnight blue crystal cut bead. And then we have the black metal fringe down below it. Our earrings, the little black metal beads. I would probably upgrade this with a pair of black metal hoops, but you know I love my hoops. This is the length, so about 3/8 of an inch below that collar. And sorry, the little ripples on the shirt. It makes it hard to lay this fringe right. This one's about 3/8 of an inch below the collar, going down to the center of the chest. And with the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit right here above the bust. Karaoke with Christy. I don't think that's a very good, catchy thing, Allison. So this one I have 2 of. Divinely Diva. And it is in blue. Number 14. Just a reminder that invoices will go out tonight. If you still want to add to it, you can still add to it through, whenever you pay for it. If you want to add something, just don't pay the invoice when you get it, because I cannot add to it after it's paid. So if you want to add to your invoice, just don't pay it and contact me, and I can add whatever you'd like. But you will be getting your invoices in your email, so make sure you look for those. I'm going to Chicago on Monday, so I've got to get everything done, and whatever packages I take with me, that's all that's going to be mailed out until Thursday. All right, this necklace is called Offshore Oasis in white. This is a very delicate silver necklace. Pearly beads, oblong pearly beads on that center strand. The earrings, also those oblong pearly beads. This one is also going to sit at choker length with that top layer. I'm going to make the layers right. There we go. Second layer laying right there about at collar. Third one is about 1/2 inch below the collar with the 2-inch extension. It's going to sit just above the center of the chest, so right about here. I have 2 of these. This is Offshore Oasis in white, and it is number 15. All right, time for another question. Oh, this is an interesting one. Let's do this one. It's fall, right? At least in most parts of the country it is. Some days it's feeling like winter over here. Hi, Becky. Good to see you. Glad you popped in. Hope everything's going well for you. All right. Our question has 5 answers. Let's do number 3. Name a smell you associate with fall. A smell you associate with fall. See, my shirt keeps popping up here.
Allison was going around in the tank top today. It was just 50.
Max says you were going around in a tank top today because it was 50 degrees there. It was warm. Pumpkin spice. Not pumpkin spice, but pumpkin pie was number 4. Fire. You got it, Shannon. A fire or a campfire, fire pit, that type of thing. You can put fire. Apples was number 5. Let's see, turkey. Oh, I love the smell of turkey. Don't they make your house smell good? Fires, bonfires, allspice. You're getting fancy over there, Tracy, with the allspice. Burning leaves. Well, they do have leaves. That was number 1. And most often it's because they're burning. That's why you smell them. What else happens with the weather in the fall that has a specific smell? Oh, you're close, Carol. Fall weather that has a specific smell. Pumpkin isn't a spice. It's not, but pumpkin pie is. Rain. Yep, rain was the other one. You usually smell the rain or the damp leaves, which also, in turn, makes them hard to burn.
Allison smells football. What's she doing? Going to
Yeah,
smell the jerseys?
Yeah, I'm a little nervous about. That's why I didn't say anything. Allison is over here smelling football, and I'm not too sure what that smells like, other than sweaty jocks, and that's not good. The smell of victory. Again, just associating it with sweaty jocks, and that is not a pleasant smell. Crisp air, yes, I agree, Becky. Especially up in the mountains, it just has that certain smell, right? That mountain air. All right, next up, we have Saguaro Spring in black. So these are little black beads made into a flower pattern. They are on an ornate silver disc. Ooh, pine cones is good too. I always smell the cinnamon scented ones when I go into the store, and they trigger allergy attacks, unfortunately. This is the length and size. If you remember, we had these in white. Now I have them in black for you. So this is Saguaro Spring in black. I have 3 of these.
We're going to be going through the mountains, don't you?
They are number 16. Max says we're going to get to go through the mountains going to Chicago. I know we're going through West Virginia. Are we going on the Blue Ridge Parkway at all?
No.
No.
We should be going through West Virginia, seeing a lot of mountains.
I'll take some pictures for you in West Virginia so that you can see all the leaves turning. Blue Ridge Parkway is usually beautiful this time of year. But he says we're not going through there, so.
Don't drive anywhere to go to the Blue Ridge Parkway.
Number 16 to Carol. You got it. So we have 2 more pairs of those. Okay, so think chunky sweaters. And I don't have a chunky sweater on my model tonight, so you'll just have to imagine. But the chunkier jewelry is better with your big sweaters. So this one is called Revolving Refinement in gold. So we have the oversized pearly beads. They actually spin, which is why they call it Revolving Refinement. And I would sit and play with this all the time. They spin inside these gold frames. And then we have the heavier gold chain. Kind of reminds me of the Scarf for Attention chain. And then we have a bracelet. And it is a matching bracelet. It is adjustable clasp. So we just have 1 set. I do have more than one of the bracelets. I do not have more than one of the necklaces. I hope you can too, Terry. Or maybe, I was going to say maybe we'll still be on when you get out, but no, you're going in Costco. That's going to be tomorrow morning. All right, this one hangs down to about the waist with the 2-inch extension. Going to hang just below the waist, so around belly button area. You could fasten into these links in the chain because they are nice and big. So you could bring it up, maybe a little bit more like this. Next, we have the necklace and the bracelet, revolving refinement. In gold, this one is number 17. That one is nice and heavy, right, Max? Yeah. Quite heavy. All right. Next up, we have the beige moonstones. Beige moonstones in a gold frame. This is kind of a hammered gold frame around the outside. Then we have a hammered gold marquee-shaped piece up here hanging from the fishhook back. This is the length and size. So if you have any of those beige moonstone necklaces, these would match really nicely. We haven't had a good upgrade for those for quite a while. So these are called Magically Magnificent in gold, number 18. And Violet is happy about the gold because she can't wear gold. So there are 2 of those available. Now you know I'm going to fix you up, because if you do not have a gold or beige moonstone necklace, I have one. Just have one though. This one's called Sparkling Spectacle. So you can see that same stone in the center, ringed by white rhinestones. And then we have a little sparkly bead above it as well. This tassel at the bottom, which is great for hanging down in between these cardigans. The earrings are the moonstone beads. This is the length. So you see how nice that looks with the shirt and cardigan? And then you can put your skirt on right here. Anyway, this is hanging right around waist level with that pendant, the tassel going all the way down through the lower abdomen with the 2-inch extension, and hang even further down into that lower belly area. This does have a nice sliding chain. So if you wanted to shorten this one, you could also fasten into it and pull it up a little bit and wear it like that. So if you need a necklace to match those earrings, this is it. I have just one. Sparkling Spectacle in gold. And it is number 19. I want you to pull it off of there. All right, let's see. What else do I have on my desk? Number 20, set of bangles. So we have one black wooden bangle with 3 polished silver bangles. It is a set of 4. This is called Adventurous Attitude in black. We just have one of these, and it is number 20. Number 20 for those bracelets. All right, let's ask the last question. And Max is going to see who wins our share prize for this evening. So if you haven't already, hurry up and share with your friends so we can get you in this drawing. And comment shared, because they can still watch the replay after we're done. So it's not too late.
All right, I hadn't heard anything about Tracy, SD, or Isabel.
Okay, Mom wants 19 and 20. Power of suggestion, right? It is a nice set. It's a really nice set. And 18. No, 20. Not 20. Okay, 18 and 19. Got it. So you want 18 and 19. All right, not 20.
Tell her she count with her shoes on or off.
Max wants to know, are you counting with your shoes on or off? Because that may make a difference. All right. The set. Okay, the set. Got it. All right. This one has 5 answers. This one you're going to have fun with. Let's go with number 3. Name something in a regular house that might be missing in a bachelor pad. Something in a regular house that might be missing in a bachelor pad. You can't even buy jewelry right anymore. I don't think you really have to do it right. We're with you. Something you see in a regular house that you don't find in a bachelor pad. Clean clothes, That is so true, Allison.
Hey! I used to have clean clothes in my place.
Max says he used to have clean clothes, but he was not a normal bachelor by any means. Decorations was the right answer. That was number 3. So Terry got that one. A vacuum, a laundry basket. Those weren't in there. Kids, Allison said it did have family, so that was number 4. Cleanliness, any kind of cleanliness. A table and chairs. They said furniture. Furniture was the number 1 answer. What are all these bachelors doing without furniture? Scrub brushes. So we're going to assume that they don't scrub anything, right, Carol? Candles. Yes, Terry. Max had those too. I moved in and he had a whole array underneath the kitchen sink. So, yeah, he's weird. Food was number 2. There's something else that a lot of us ladies have in our kitchens, and we probably have quite a few of, that most bachelors don't have. Something in your kitchen that most bachelors do not have. And we might have a lot of them. In fact, I'm running out of room. Not dishes, but that's a good guess. Not spoons, although if they could figure out how to keep the spoons, I want to know about that. Carol, you said fish towel. I'm going to assume you meant dish towels, but the autocorrect is even funnier. Cups, pots and pans, dish towels. Nope, none of those. Think of something that you buy.
Spices.
No, not spices, Max. Although that's a great guess, too.
Mhm.
Coffee cups, mugs. Nope. There's a whole section for these in a store called small appliances. You got it, Mom. So typically bachelors don't have a lot of small appliances. They'll have a few, but not like we have, right? They don't need the Instant Pot and the air fryer and the waffle maker and the espresso maker besides the coffee maker.
Just need a beer making machine. That's all.
Just a beer making machine. Max says just a beer making machine. The electric can opener. What else do we have? Let's see. The mixer. Couple blenders. Food processor.
Maybe a blender.
Maybe a blender. They just go to Starbucks.
No.
So on the subject of small appliances, what is your favorite small appliance?
Air fryer.
Max says his is the air fryer. What is your favorite small appliance? Mine has to be the coffee maker because I need the coffee. But if I had to choose beyond that, it would probably be the Instant Pot because I'm terrible at remembering to take things out and thaw them for dinner, and I can just throw them in the Instant Pot, and in less than an hour they're done. Toaster. Toaster's good. Bread makers. Yes, I have one of those too. I have one of almost everything at this point. The Dash waffle maker and the coffee maker. Yeah. You have an iced coffee machine, Allison? Cool. I love my mixer too, Carol. I have the KitchenAid mixer. Max bought it for me as a gift several years ago. And I don't know how I ever lived without it. It's really hard to pour ingredients in and hold the mixer with the other hand. So it's nice to be able to let it mix and be able to just pour the ingredients in. I also love my waffle maker. Waffle makers are great. We also have a snow cone machine. So the one that makes the ice really fine. And I like it not even just for the snow cones, but I love, love, love that fine ice. So it's nice to be able to have that shaved ice any time of the year. All right. Let's let Max do his drawing. I'm going to be quiet now. Maybe. Maybe not. And we'll show the last 2 pieces. I also have, this is also matching, so if you wanted to make it a set, you could, but I'm going to give them separate numbers. This one is called Collar Poppin' Sparkle. I'll have to look into the egg bite maker. Collar Poppin' Sparkle. So this is a dainty bar necklace. It is set with the hematite rhinestones, those silver dark gray rhinestones. The earrings that come with it are the small rhinestones, which is why I thought you might want to upgrade. I also have these earrings. They're a little teardrop with hematite rhinestones in the bottom of them, like you're trying to fill them up with rhinestones. So our first piece is going to be the necklace. I have two of this necklace. It is about 3/8 of an inch below that collar. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit down here. It is still going to be an upper chest necklace. It is not going to reach the center of the chest. It's going to be right there. So this is a nice one. You could even wear this for casual because it's not too much. So this is Color Pop and Sparkle in silver, and we have two of these. So it is number 21. And then if you wanted to upgrade the earrings on that, the earrings that I showed you, these are Raindrop Radiance in silver. These are also a dainty earring, so they're a smaller earring. This is the length and size. Again, could be just worn for casual as well as dressy. So you've got some options there. I do just have one pair of these because these are vintage. It's been a while since they released these. This is Raindrop Radiance in silver. It is number 22. Were you able to do the drawing yet, Max?
I just sent it to you.
You just sent it to me. Okay. I have to look. So let's see who is winning our beautiful blue butterfly tonight. Carol, you are our winner. So Carol is going to get this beautiful blue butterfly in her pouch this week when I send it out. And that is going to conclude our show for this evening. If you still want to claim anything, you can still do that. Just make sure you don't pay your invoice before we add it, unless you want it to go on next week's invoice. I am leaving for Chicago late Sunday night after the show. So anything that's not paid by Sunday night will have to wait until Thursday for me to ship it out because I won't be here to get it ready. So everything that's already paid, I will take with me and I will put in the mailbox on my way out. So you will get those while I'm gone. Everything else will be mailed out on Thursday. I hope you enjoyed that necklace, Carol. I appreciate you sharing. I appreciate all of you guys coming and supporting us. And we'll be back Sunday night at 7 o'clock to show you some more things. So we'll see you then. You guys have a great weekend.